Today, I'll be using every MLB The Show cover athlete. The goal was simple, complete one challenge for every MLB The Show cover. But this became a long journey of success, failure, and a lot of stubs lost. And our journey would begin before MLB The Show existed, because until 2006, 989 Sports made games called MLB. So we have 4 players in MLB 23 who were on the cover of these MLB games: Cal Ripken Jr., Chipper Jones, Shawn Green, and Vladimir Guerrero. So I added their best cards to this team, and all we have to do is win a game with them and they can stay on this team. But things got off to a great start our first time through the order. Oh, get over his head, Cal. Cal Ripken going yard to start us off. Look at that. And even though Chipper Jones would fly out in his first at bat, Shawn Green and the rest of the offense kept the bats going. Oh, Vlad Sr. Oh my goodness, that left? The ball is flying out here. We'd pitch 2 scoreless innings with our silver pitchers, and the offense would make its way around the order again, looking to keep the bats going. And that's a good start. Cal Ripken to the gap again, but Chipper Jones would get out, bringing up Shawn Green, who would get robbed by the defense, and that runner would get out at third. And Vlad Sr. would ground out as well, leaving us with only a 3-run lead, but we were only 3 outs away from a win. But thankfully, this third inning went really smoothly. Daniel Bard would even strike out Shohei Ohtani, and we'd pick up a 3-0 win. So challenge number 1 was done, and we had our first 4 diamonds on the team. And now is when the show really started. Okay, I'm sorry, the joke was there. Our first MLB The Show cover was 06 with David Ortiz. We have to hit a game-winning hit with him, because that's just what David Ortiz did. So we started game number 2, and we would keep this game scoreless through the first. But in the second inning, we'd give up this single, and this runner would eventually score on an RBI single, meaning we were down 1-0. We gave up a run. That's not good. Then Vlad Sr. led off the second inning with this perfect swing, which got the tying run on second base. And we get him over to third. Good. Now the Poppy's up. We need a clutch moment, and it needs to be a home run. That's crushed. Deep to right. Yes, Poppy! David Ortiz doing what David Ortiz does. And we have that lead, and if we get 3 outs, that's a game-winning hit. But our pitching locked it down, and we got a 1-2-3 inning. Give him to me, yes! Which meant we had another challenge done, and David Ortiz is on the team. Leading us to our next game, MLB 07 The Show. David Wright was on the cover, and his 99 overall in 23 is unreal. But we can't use him yet, because he has this captain card, and our challenge is to get a win with him on the team. And thankfully, he boosts all of the other cover athletes. So it was time to activate that boost and play game number 3. After pitching a 1-2-3 inning in the first, David Wright came up to the dish, and let's just say the first at bat didn't go the way I expected it. Oh! That feels like disrespect. You don't throw at our team captain like that. And this got our offense going. Don't you dare disrespect our team like that. Yeah, we are not going to take that level of disrespect. We'd hold this 3-0 lead for another inning, and David Wright would come up again. Get over his head. Yes! Oh, we are running. There it is. Chipper Jones has arrived. 5-0 game, just like that. But the other team was not done. We gave up a double to Aaron Judge. 2 hitters later, he would score, making it a 5-1 game. It's getting a little scary. I don't like this. We'd get the second out, and just like that, we were 1 strike away from a win. But again, the other team kept rallying. Oh no. But we would finally get the job done, giving us a 5-2 win. Meaning we would complete this challenge with the captain David Wright, so we could add the 99 overall to the team. Bringing us to MLB 08 The Show with Ryan Howard on the cover. And with that 125 power that Ryan Howard has, our challenge is going to be to hit a 400-foot home run. I was feeling confident about this challenge, and in our first attempt, I decided to power swing. But as you see, that would not work out as well as I thought. There's no way we just struck out. The power swing failed us. So I decided to normal swing, and let's say we got some better results. Find a way, Ryan Howard. That ball was smacked. Not smacked enough, apparently. 398 feet? So we'd load into another game and try that normal swing again. He had to have, right? Oh my goodness, he almost robbed that. That would have been the best home run robbery ever. But we got it, 416 feet. So now Ryan Howard joins the team. And he plays first base, and David Ortiz goes to the DH spot. We could use a second baseman, and that's perfect, because MLB The Show 09 had Dustin Pedroia on the cover. But wait, he's not in MLB The Show 23. So I guess Chipper Jones is going to be our second baseman. But we also need a catcher. Joe Mauer was the cover of back-to-back MLB The Shows. And if we want this catcher on our team, we need to get back-to-back hits. Get it? Back-to-back games, back-to-back hits. Really creative for this one. So it was time to take a spin with this new Joe Mauer, and we should easily be able to get 2 hits, right? Are you kidding me, Nolan Arenado? That might be the greatest catch I've ever seen in MLB The Show ever. And we'd come up again later this game, but the other team would put in Josh Hader. But we put up a good swing, lefty-lefty. But clearly that did not matter, and this was proving to be tougher than I expected. So I loaded into another game and was hoping the luck would change. But it would not. It definitely would not. So it was on to game number 3. Oh, that's a start. Perfect, perfect. This should not be the hardest challenge. This is one of the best cards on the team. And then on to game 4. That's a fastball right down the middle. Please get over his head. But it was about time we at least got that first hit. I think Joe Mauer did it. There's the first hit finally. Oh my goodness, that took way too long. But remember, this challenge was to get back-to-back hits, so we needed to come up huge in this at-bat. But we were right back to square one after flying out. I'm gonna hurl, I'm gonna vomit. So it was on to game number 5. A 300,000 stub card is doing this to me. He did it. That's a homer. No doubt about it. But it was about time we actually put up a good swing. You stupid defense, you didn't make that stupid play. And for the sake of time, I decided to call this challenge complete since we got 2 hits. We were nearing the 2-hour mark and we still had so many cards to cover. So MLB 12 had Adrian Gonzalez on the cover, but just like Dustin Pedroia, he was a Red Sox who is not currently in MLB 23. So we move on to MLB 13 with Andrew McCutchen. So our challenge would be to hit a cannonball or a home run with this 92 McCutchen. I was getting bad vibes with McCutchen because we started off with a foul ball flyout just like with Joe Mauer. In our second at bat, we'd hit a ground ball up the middle, and we managed to get up a 3rd time in the game and also hit a ground ball up the middle. I felt like the ballpark was cursed, so we went to Pittsburgh to give this a try. Oh, that smacked deep center field. And it was about time we finally got this done. There it is. There is Andrew McCutchen, cannonball coming, and the challenge is complete. Let's go. So next up, we had Miguel Cabrera, the cover of MLB 14. Since he won the Triple Crown, our challenge is going to be to get 3 hits. And momentum would start to shift because Miguel Cabrera would start off with a hit in his first at-bat. Then he would get another in at-bat number 2, and he'd get another at bat number 3, making him 3 for 3. And even though he'd get out running for a triple, that was another challenge down. And since he also played first base, we had to say goodbye to Ryan Howard. So we sold him on the market. MLB The Show 15 had Yasiel Puig on the cover, and he's also not in MLB The Show 23. So Josh Donaldson is our next player. So with the nickname the Bringer of Rain, we have to hit 2 home runs with him. But in our first 2 at-bats, the Bringer of Rain was not bringing the rain. But in his 3rd at-bat, it finally happened. And miraculously, we batted around and Donaldson had another chance to hit. And you knew this wouldn't last much longer. The Bringer of Rain! He has arrived. 2 homers in the game for him. Josh Donaldson is here to stay. That man hits nukes. And we shall say farewell to Cal Ripken Jr. His time is finally up. But we still had some studs to add, because MLB The Show 17 had none other than Ken Griffey Jr. on the cover. And he's got obviously the sweetest swing in the history of the game. So our challenge with him is going to be to hit a no doubt homer so you can see that beautiful swing. If anyone is going to get a challenge done right away, it's going to be Ken Griffey Jr. Some may say I was a little too confident on that one. Oh, it's going to be a homer too. It just wasn't a no doubter. So I went to Coors Field with really high elevation, and hopefully the ball would fly enough to get a no doubt. Okay, maybe not there. Nope. But we were at about the 3-hour mark at this point, and I started to get a bit tired. It is currently 4:22 a.m. And I had to muster up the energy to get this no doubt homer. There it is. Ken Griffey Jr. has arrived. The no doubter is here. Let's go, baby. And that was another challenge complete. We have yet another home run hitting outfielder, and it's none other than Aaron Judge, the cover of MLB 18. And we need the best team possible because we need to hit 6 home runs in this game with our team, because Judge hit 63 homers divided by 10. Big math. All right, Aaron Judge is here. If we're going to hit 6 home runs to the team, he's at least got to be one of them. Not there. But Ken Griffey Jr. and Miguel Cabrera would both go yard, and Aaron Judge was coming up again with another chance. Oh, to center. To center, Judge. Come on, ball. But he would not have the same luck. Fast forward to the second, and Josh Donaldson would go yard. But Aaron Judge would ground out, and we'd failed this challenge with only 3 home runs in the game. So we went back to trusty old Coors and tried to get the bats going. And Ken Griffey Jr. hit a deep fly ball, and it barely left. And Joe Mauer, David Ortiz, Josh Donaldson, and Sean Green would all go yard, leading up to Aaron Judge. That is my king, baby. 6 homers in a game. Honestly, 6 homers in an inning. We're kind of cracked. We're different with it. Meaning we had another challenge complete. And we were at the home stretch with 5 games left. Alright, now that Judge is locked, someone's gonna have to go. We're gonna say goodbye to Miguel Cabrera. He treated us well because MLB The Show 19 had Bryce Harper on the cover. Of course, Bryce Harper is another one of those players who lived up in the clutch, so he'll need to get a go-ahead hit this game. And he came up in the second inning of this game in a 0-0 game. Oh, that's crushed. High and deep to center. Carry. Bryce Harper, man. And in these late night hours, we actually had our quickest challenge completed. And since Bryce stayed on the team, we finally get to say goodbye to Chipper Jones at second base, because Javier Baez was the cover of MLB 20. Forget his bat, he is always a defensive wizard. So I put him at second base, and our challenge for this game was to make some sort of defensive highlight in the field. We went 2 innings in this game without a play at second base, but we finally got that in the third, and it wasn't close enough to make a play on. But this would set up the double play, and this is when the unexpected happened. Oh, he hit with the glove flip. So I decided to say challenge complete, and we got it done in 1 game. Just like that, we were on MLB 21 with Fernando Tatis Jr. and Jackie Robinson on each edition of the game. And since both of these guys had great speed, our challenge was to steal a base this game. We had to say goodbye to Bryce Harper, so I used Jackie Robinson at second base and Tatis in center field. This has been a long session of recording. I've been playing for 4 hours, but we are so close. And I was so tired, I still had some bad swings in me in Tatis's first at bat. But Jackie Robinson would lock it in, hitting a deep fly ball to left center, getting a ground rule double. Oh no, it bounced over the wall. All right, we gotta try stealing third, and I don't feel as confident with that. I probably should not have doubted Jackie Robinson. To celebrate the challenge being complete, we came up with Nando and hit this tank. So that was challenge complete on MLB 21. And back to the team shuffle, we benched Sean Green finally, but brought back the best second baseman in the game, Chipper Jones. But we needed the DH spot for only 1 player, Shohei Ohtani, the cover of MLB 22. And since he could hit and pitch in here, our challenge is going to be to strike out 3 hitters, but also hit a home run. But I had to get rid of Tatis to get Shohei Ohtani. And I was honestly losing way too many stubs from all these buy orders. But Shohei would make my stub pain worth it in his first at bat. Shohei Ohtani with the perfect. God, this man's so elite, man. With half of the challenge done, it was all down to our pitching, and Shohei was dealing, picking up his first strikeout really quickly. Then we faced Bryce Harper in a battle of cover athletes, and he was ready to battle, coming back from an 0-2 count all the way to 2-2. But he would fall victim to a nasty Shohei curveball. And in the third at bat, he would dot away Ketel Marte, getting that third strikeout. Oh, that's gross. Shohei is broken. And that was another challenge complete. 4.5 hours of gameplay led up to this final challenge, MLB The Show 23. So we've got Jazz Chisholm and Derek Jeter both on the team. I don't know if you caught it, but we've been playing the mini-seasons playoffs in this entire video, and we reached the World Series. With the captain on the team, we need to finish this video off by winning one final game to win the World Series. And we've built the ultimate cover athlete team to do this. But this won't be easy since we'll be on legend difficulty and also facing Nolan Ryan. So Derek Jeter came up to start this game and was looking to do his thing. Oh, Derek Jeter to the corner? That was such a Derek Jeter swing too, man. With Jazz up, I realized that fastball was coming in quick, but Jazz did not care. Carry baseball. Jazz! The cover athlete! We've got a 1-0 lead. Yeah, you celebrate that, Jazz. Oh, Judge. Aaron Judge, baby. We had a 4-0 lead, but we had Shohei on the mound who had 0 energy from his last game. So it was not going to be easy to pitch 3 strong innings with our only cover athlete pitcher. Oh, that's an out. Shohei's arm is going to fall off in the first inning. Oh, we're out of it. A lot of hard contact, but it works. So we went back to the dish to try to get some more runs for Shohei, but Jeter ran into some rough luck again. And it felt like everyone was getting in on the fun. This is honestly a joke. This is toxic because everyone's going to do something except for Jeter. We'd take a 7-0 lead and Shohei was on the mound dealing. But it was about time Derek Jeter had his moment. Oh, Jeter! There's my captain. The captain would come up and get so close to a homer, but he'd get on with a walk, setting up Jazz for one last at bat. Oh, Jazz? Oh, Jazz. He did not get that one. All right. But with 3 outs left, the other team started to rally, getting 2 straight runners on to start the third. Then hitting this 3-run homer, and this was very quickly a ball game. At this point, Shohei needed some help from the defense. Oh, Jeter, the jump throw! He's making all the plays out there. Jeter would make another play in the field, leaving us with 1 out left. There it is. To the man that started it all, Chipper Jones, completing our final challenge. And we used every single MLB The Show cover athlete and completed their challenge. Make sure you like the video for my depleting stub count and check out this video where I use the craziest nicknames in MLB The Show. You have a great rest of your day. I'll see you again on the next one.